Not in India, you don't.
No.
No health and safety.
I've got to tell you, IPL.
And once he was brought into the attack. Now, what can England do defending this, by their standards, low score? 20 years ago, perfectly respectable score, but not. Rohit Sharma. Oh, what a... As Wood. Wood ended up... Three double hundred. Alternatively, he just steps back and smacks it through the offside.
Leading length. Push forward and then rock back. Pick the length.
And pick the gap. You could see offside. A single, as easy as you like. So a risk-free 8 from the over, 45. Oh, well, what a shot that is. He's such a languid player, is Rohit Sharma. Hit that effortlessly.
Check the pace. 88 miles an hour this, right in the slot. 53 without loss. How have they done in the crowd with this?
Hit into the concrete, a bit of scuff. Usually mean the ball might reverse swing.
Leave this to me.
He just missed out. It's away. Sweeper tries to get round. The outfield is just too quick. 4 more.
Just because Wood is quite quick off the wicket, all you need to do is just time the ball.
And again, 4 more. 3 boundaries in the over.
Rohit Sharma making it look batting so easy. Just standing tall, just using the pace and hitting it in the gap. Beautiful balance. I'm not going to talk about how good a player he is.
Please do. Please say he's really good against skinny pace bowlers. Another expensive over. This time he does come forward. It is a drier pitch and hence a slightly slower pitch, but that won't faze the Indians at all. Oh, that's in the slot. That is a throwdown, and Rohit Sharma doesn't miss out.
Rohit Sharma is showing his class yet again. From where he left in Bristol. A beautiful shot.
I reckon the slot at the moment is pretty wide for Rohit Sharma. That was in it. Sweeper out now, outside that power play. Oh. He just tucks it, doesn't get past that man at 45. Pulled away to fine leg.
Nottingham. The sun is set. This is just about the time, as Nasser was mentioning, that Kuldeep got down the ground. Sweeps hard, sweeps well. Final delivery, the 15th over, goes for 4. That'll frustrate Rashid and his captain. 104 for 1.
The fielder well in front of square, more towards mid-wicket. The little bit of drift that Rashid gets actually working against him. Swept flat, well placed behind square. And that's exactly how you don't want to end an over. Works differently for different. Because after a couple of years that Chennai got back into the fold, they recruited a very experienced side. I think the strategy line.
Like 12 or 13 innings.
Just a subtle drop, just enough to have the batsman swinging a little too early. You realistically need both of these batsmen and one more wicket pretty quickly.
For what reason?
Just to make sure, kind of, if there was a bit of move. Looking for boundaries, because the extra cover region opens up for the Indian batsmen, and they're not afraid of hitting it over short extra cover.
Can.
Yet another 50 for Rohit Sharma. High class.
Places this beautifully, just waits. Slow delivery. Adjusts. Lovely to just watch the shot here. Just it's a slower ball. He just waits. Plays it later. Quality.
Gets in a bit of a tangle with a short ball, but
from the moment he arrived at the crease, how's that for a shot? Just leans on that 6. Bowler up, bowling, good pace. Some of these shots are just magnificent. Placement, just tying through the offside. And out in front of square, so he went behind, and that was the one that brought the 50 up. Slower ball, weighted, and placed it beautifully.
Googly. There's nobody there. Look at the reach. Almost like a ladle, he gets right out there. All the way leg side, this will run. Over long on, couple of bounces. These two are enjoying themselves at the crease.
150 comes up, 151 from 22.5 overs. It's the left foot way out of the way there, so you can free up the swing through with it.
Terrific play, push and go. Very clever.
More frustration for the bowler. Magnificent. Improvisation. On you go.
He's got a touch of cramp, Rohit Sharma. Looks as if one of these energy drinks has been brought on.
So
Reaches the boundary in a flash. He's bowling quicker and quicker, Moeen Ali. Little dab brings another 4 back to Nasser.
And I'll just show you, I mean, so easy on slow-mo, but if I spin very hard.
the other thing, Nasser, should be quite interesting. He did the pace of those two deliveries. The leg spinner, I reckon the googly would be slightly.
Oh, he's leathered that straight into the crowd. Has he caught that?
Clean as a whistle.
Well, we reckon he catches this.
I'm sure he did.
Good lad. Toying with the bowlers. Well, that's plugged. Before Plunkett hits them. India are going at 7 and over.
Oh, down. Good effort from Roy diving away to his right. He's caught some spectacular to have taken that. He sets very high standards in practice and actually on the field. Yeah, you're winning quite a few games chasing when you've got Kohli and MS Dhoni in your teams. Gone down the ground. Majestic way to go to 3 figures. Back-to-back hundreds for Rohit Sharma. The 100 in the T20 at Bristol, 100 here at Trent Bridge, and he nearly has his side across the line.
Wow, what a way to get 100. Rohit Sharma showing his class yet again. Another 100 back-to-back in England, where people think it's difficult conditions to bat on, but this guy continued to show us how it's done. Well done, Rohit Sharma.
Well done indeed. What a sweet strike. He's just going to take his time before he faces this delivery. Well, he was outstanding in Bristol and he's been brilliant today. Back of the hand, so googly from Adil Rashid, completely picked from Rohit Sharma. So just swung through the line of the ball, went with whatever spin there was.
They have to do something about it. Otherwise, if India...
2 wrist spinners. Sharma again, one-handed. Doesn't need 2, just needs the top hand.
He's unhurried. He's making sure every one of you get trained back home.
Well, he was excellent down in Bristol. He's been excellent today. It was a lovely shot to really get his innings going. Lofted over mid-off, then one past Joe Root. Something that Adil Rashid has put in his art. He's managed to clobber. That was delicate of Mark Wood, who generated some pace today. But he's got a bit of power, some definite style, and a little bit of touch as well when he needs to. And he definitely picked that one to go to 100. That was a sweet strike. And that was the last one. Good hand from extra. In fairness, Adil Rashid and Moeen Ali, but particularly Adil Rashid, have done England boundary. I was going to throw Wasim Akram back at you. Left arm round the wicket far. Does he have a little look and see if he can give, I don't know, Mark Wood or Plunkett? I mean, you would think they're going to win, but Kohli not being there unbeaten at the end, is that something that would bother him and he'll berate himself for?
Well, and this is what he's best.
Didn't get all of it, but has got enough of it to skip it away for a couple of bounces into the fence. Rohit moves to 115, India to 235, and they need just 34 more.
.96 ball, 115. Rohit just playing so easy, making batting look so easy. It's not that easy, mind you. But this guy, the class player.
They'll get a couple now. Mark Wood is in pursuit. Johnny Bairstow's in pursuit. And Bairstow is going to be the man to cut that off. Rohit comes back for 2.
David really looking for some exposing those weaknesses, exploiting the lack of variety in a sense of the English attack. Why is it then, as I asked you a question before?
Smashed. Bit of width, slower, flighted outside off stump and hammered through the offside. It's very interesting, isn't it, the statistics, because you can also argue that the statistics are slightly unbalanced by the conditions that you're playing. For example, some of these grounds in England are so small, some of the pitches so flat. Not only are the batting stats unbalanced, that the bowling stats become so as well. Into the 37th, 246 for 2. That stands to reason, I think, given smaller grounds.
And it has worked really well. But it also gives others.
Placed that quite deliberately wide of mid-off.
I like the fact that Moeen Ali's ball.
It's very quickly onto the length of the ball there. That is the key to playing spin. Read the length. This wasn't a rank long hop, but it was fractionally short. Rohit was so quick to see it. He purrs onto 133.
Too straight, too short. You need to be smart. Last right. Joe Root.
Down to single figures now. You say thrown in the towel. Remarkable things do happen actually in cricket. Benedict was reminding me of a game I played in Lancashire against Surrey. To wide, it's beaten Butler. Don't think there's going to be a miracle this time at Trent Bridge.
In his batting innings, the ball keeping low. He moved well.
Count them down, 3 required now. ODI by 8 wickets, courtesy of a brilliant bowling performance from Kuldeep Yadav and a wonder national unbeaten on 137. Played quite magnificently.
England had something and had a lot to think about after the teeter round very shortly. They need to get back to basics, make sure they have a plan against Kuldeep Yadav. But today it is all about India. An early day, and England absolutely thrashed today here at Edgbaston, led by the hitman Sharma. Beautiful innings by Virat Kohli, and of course the young Kuldeep Yadav once again showing why he's rated as one of the best young spinners in world cricket.